Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Caffeinated Librarians, Manpack Public Library's Pop Culture Podcast. Today, we got a bleak episode for you. It's a wonderful movie. It's a very powerful movie, but boy, is it bleak. So just want to put that out there. We are discussing the 1974 Roman Polanski film Chinatown. Chinatown, I believe, was nominated for 11 Oscars. Do we know how many it won? It won 4, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, and Best Supporting Actor, it looks like.
Good on you, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. So,
well, I mean, a performance that absolutely deserves an Oscar win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a powerful movie. Joe was telling me earlier that
it only won 1 Oscar.
It only won 1 Oscar.
It won screenplay.
One screenplay.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that was the BAFTA or something. Yeah, one of those. So still a very noteworthy film.
Yes.
Joe was telling me that with would you call it with the $200 million now?
Oh yeah, adjusted for inflation, the box office for this is over $200 million,
Wow.
which is nutso considering what this film is, how bleak it is. This is like a big hit. Everyone was like, "Yeah, let's go see Chinatown. I want to see the most depressing movie ever made. Big summer blockbuster."
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Actually, it came out June 20th, so we're almost.
Wow,
we're almost at the anniversary of it.
Wow.
At the time of the recording, for you people watching this in, I don't know, September?
Yes, we were recording in June. Yeah. It's very hot out today, actually. So really, it was a popular movie, an acclaimed movie. Let's get into the plot as best we can. So, Jack Nicholson plays Giddys?
Jake Giddys.
Jake Giddys. He's a private investigator, and he gets contracted to find out if
Hollis Mulwray, the head of Water and Power.
Mulwray, that's the name. Mulwray is cheating on his wife.
Yeah, and this lady's in his office, and she's like, "I'm his wife. I think he's cheating on me. I'll pay you so much money. I don't even care." And he's like, "Sure thing."
Yeah. Money is money.
Though he does try to talk her out of it at first, with a, let sleeping dogs lie. If you love your husband, don't look into it sort of deal. Yeah. Jake is an interesting character. He is at once, he has the veneer of a cynic, but he still fundamentally believes that, he can fix things and he can protect people. Yeah.
I like Jake as a character.
Yeah, but, he tries to come across as this cynical, the system's all rigged kid kind of guy, but, he does actually believe that, things can get better.
Yeah.
I can find who's responsible for all this stuff, and I can get them arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think, he, before who we think is as Evelyn Mulwray walks in, he's helping another guy out who is very distraught to find out that his wife is cheating on him. Mm-hmm. And Jake, whether he feels bad for him or what, he, waves his fee and is like, "Don't worry, I'm not going to take your money from you," and go. And but when he finds out who Evelyn Mulwray's husband is, that's when he's like, I can go in there and I can maybe make some changes. We
should note this is set in the late 30s.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. So Simona goes earlier. She goes, "I really thought this took place in contemporary times," and stupid me's like, "Simona, you thought this took place in 2026?" But she obviously meant she thought it took place in the 70s.
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's my bad. I misunderstood." So let's we don't have to go through the entire movie because it's a lot to go through.
There's a lot to do with water, the
Yeah.
control of water. LA is currently experiencing a drought. That
Yes.
may or may not be engineered that way to enable some land sales in the valley. If you are interested in the history of LA land use, see our episode on Inherent Vice. This movie will be right up your alley. You'll be like, oh my god.
Yeah. And this actually, I thought I read somewhere that this was based on something, like some kind of, the California Water Wars.
Yes.
So it is
Yeah, LA is a desert city. Water has always been sort of a big deal. Even currently, every so often, there'll be a drought and you'll see a headline. I remember one a while back, but like Tom Selleck was stealing water.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's Magnum PI is stealing water. What's happening in the world?
Yeah, you got in trouble. You had to pay like some big fees or something. I think.
Well, he can afford it.
So yeah. Basically, there's this guy Noah Cross, who's the father of Evelyn Mulray,
played by John Huston, who you may know better as a director. He made The Maltese Falcon, which adds a bit to this film's metatextuality. Like, this is a neo-noir. It is very consciously calling back to the noirs of the 40s and late 30s. And, I mean, John Huston's kind of the guy who popularized the form in a lot of ways. So,
and I would like to add, is the father of Angelica Huston.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, father-in-law to Jack Nicholson eventually.
Really?
Yeah, he married Angelica Huston.
No
He was
way.
at least with her for a long time.
I didn't know that. Nice.
That's cool.
Good for Jack.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it does make the scene. Apparently, she was on set for the scene where he was like, "Are you sleeping with my daughter?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow. And he was, or was he at the time?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I would assume so. At least I don't know. Maybe
That's
were.
a high five for Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sorry. Before we
please.
go on to the rest of this serious movie, I want to call out this one clip of Jack Nicholson I think about all the time. It's like from the 90s, so he's like, he's in 90s Jack mode. He's got like the sunglasses on and everything, and he's being interviewed about like how him and his friends used to hang out in LA, and he's like, we all used to go to this place on the strip called Poopies. And I'm just obsessed with the idea that he's going to some place called Poopies with, like, Harry Dean Stanton. Like, I don't know what they have there.
I was going to say, what kind of place is Poopies?
Nobody knows.
Interesting. Probably never
Frankly, I think
existed.
he made it up, but it's still one of the funniest things.
Wow. It was probably some like taco stand that he got the name totally wrong. It's probably like Poppy's or something. Yeah. Oh man. So John Huston again plays Evelyn Mulray's father, and talk about just a creepy performance.
Yes.
Yeah, it is one of the scariest performances of all time, at least in my opinion.
No, I agree.
The geniality of it, like how he's kind of got an answer for everything. It's so unsettling. Like there's a scene. He's only in the movie for about 3 scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot with a little screen time. But in the first one, he's invited Jake out to this club, and he's like eating fish with him. And he's like, I believe they should be served with the heads on.
Yeah.
And then he has some line about like, Jake says something about, oh, you're a respectable man or something. And he's like, of course I'm respectable. I'm old.
Yeah.
And he says politicians, ugly buildings, and they're all respectable if they last long enough. And in many ways, that's very much a key to this movie of if you have money and institutional power, you will be seen. You will sort of be invulnerable.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, ultra creepy with what he does. We find out at the end of the movie that he has had inappropriate relationship with his daughter, which
Evelyn.
led to the birth of his granddaughter / daughter.
Yeah.
So The first time I watched this, I watched it in a film and lit class in high school, and that during that scene when she's like, "It's my daughter, it's my sister," and then she's like, when everything settles down, she's like, she's my daughter and my sister.
Yeah.
Everyone in the class went, "Ew!" like simultaneously.
Right. Yeah.
Also, like, so my teacher at the time, shout out Miss Bear, she was the best. She's not a teacher anymore. But she was like, because she was like, she doesn't show this movie to every class.
Yeah.
Because she was like, some years are just a little more immature. She was like, they might not handle it, or they might not pay attention to it, like stuff like that. So she was like, but the year that I was there, she was like, she felt like everyone can handle it. And I gotta tell you, the fact that 30 plus kids, 16, 17 years old, were that engaged with the movie, that we were all paying that close attention to it. I mean, shout out to her for for reading the room right. Like, we were all into it. Like, so you find that out, and then of course at the end of the movie, and
I just want to shout out Faye Dunaway's performance here.
Absolutely.
It is one of supreme sensitivity and just like, I don't know, the way her body language scans. I've seen this movie several times before, so I was really able to key into just like, I don't know, how she is portraying this trauma that has, ruptured through her life, and like the defensiveness, just in her body language whenever something close to the subject gets broached, and how eager she is to just try to make this all go away initially. I don't know, very amazing performance. And just like, and even just like as her relationship with Jake develops, the trust there, and how it keeps getting betrayed in certain ways. Like, Jake is not intentionally trying to harm her, but it's still just like all of these things adding up that make her feel truly alone. I don't know, fascinating stuff.
So, Joe, if you liked Faye Dunaway's performance in this, I don't know if you've seen Mommy Dearest. I think that's the name of the movie.
I can't really go to bat for her in that one.
Oh, really?
It's very campy, that one.
Oh, well, I've never seen the movie in its entirety. The only scene that I've seen clips on is when she holds the wire hanger with the dress on it, and she yells, "No wire hangers." I thought that was a very powerful scene. So, like, you're just like the way you spoke of Faye Dunaway in this movie just reminded me of that scene, and I was just wondering if you've seen that movie.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces. It has more of a reputation as like a camp classic.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Was she in like The Surreal Life or like some kind of like reality TV show?
No, I don't believe so.
No.
According to the top of her Wikipedia page, she is known to be quite private. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so she probably wasn't there. Speaking of her performance, one of the things Simona actually pointed out when we were sitting in the lunchroom after she went to get a tea but didn't offer any of us coffee, she pointed out how, like, and it's something I didn't really pick up on, but even when Jack Nicholson, after they've slept together, Jack Nicholson says like, "Oh, I spoke to your father," and I guess she kind of like tenses up and and everything like that. So
because prior to the reveal that she was assaulted by her father and became pregnant, that scene when Jack Nicholson says, I spoke to your father, her body language changes, and even her voice hitches.
Yes.
As she's taught, and she even covers her breasts, like she covers up.
Yeah.
So that's when I said, okay, something happened. Like there's something more to the relationship. Like the fear in her voice. She almost regresses a little bit.
Yeah.
To the child that she was. So. Dunaway did a fantastic job of conveying that. There's so much being conveyed, which is true for a lot of people with abuse. Like, even hearing the name, or is enough to evoke an emotional response, even if the person isn't in the room.
Yeah, and I mean, like, this guy is also all powerful.
Oh yeah,
and extremely dangerous. I also just want to shout out the screenplay because, like, literally, this is always pointed to in, like, all those books about screenwriting. It's like, yeah, this is one of the perfect screenplays. And, yeah, it really is. Like, I hate to be corny about it and just be like, yeah, no, it's a perfect piece of clockwork precision, but it like, there's not a stray detail in this movie. Everything gets paid off. Though in a sickening sort of way, where all of the payoffs just make you feel worse about it. You never feel like things are like cathartic. You're always in a state of just like, oh man. Oh,
no,
man.
but that speaks to the power of the screenplay, because even though it's not the outcome that you want, reality as it is, you don't always get the outcomes that you want.
I just, I tend to kind of dislike all the save the cat screenplay advice stuff, but like here's one where it does it in really interesting ways. Robert Towne, shout out.
What other stuff has he done?
He did The Last Detail in the 70s. That was right before this. Personal Best, Shampoo, great film. Days of Thunder.
That sounds familiar.
The Firm.
Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah. It seems like post the sequel to this. Not the best era. Oh, he did the first Mission Impossible as well.
Oh, he did, yes.
First Mission Impossible.
But yeah, Shampoo. What a film.
Great one. Yeah.
But yeah.
So this movie. So it ends where unfortunately Evelyn is killed.
In a car accident.
And she's shot.
Oh, that's right.
Which by the way, did anybody notice like the bullet hole through her eye? That looked nasty.
Yeah. But quick too. I mean, she wouldn't have felt anything.
Yeah. And I was just very kind of shocked by it. I was also shocked by how nasty the dead body of her husband looked earlier in the movie.
Yeah, no, the violence in this is quite nasty.
Yeah.
Even the cut on his nose is pretty gnarly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I was like, there was a woman that was talking about the way like death is portrayed in films and dead bodies, and I think they were saying that especially when someone dies through violence, like it's evident, like and even like what happens to a body afterwards. So it's very kind of realistic, like. When you see that the guy is bloated and, you can see the level of violence that was inflicted on him.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if you've seen, like, the images of Jack the Ripper's victims, like, the way they look, and you can tell that they've suffered extreme amounts of violence.
Yeah.
It was horrifying, like, when her face is lifted up, like, oh, my God. Like, it's just a gaping hole. And I was like... But that also reminded me of... a Brad Pitt film, which is set in the early 1900s. I can't remember the name now. But he marries a Native American woman. There's a scene when they're driving into a canyon, and they're like bootleggers who are stopping because Brad Pitt does he's a bootlegger, and they stop him, and you think that they're driven away, but the people fire at the vehicle, and you think everything okay, but his wife has been struck by a bullet, so she's died instantly. That scene kind of reminded me of that, but I can't think of the Brad Pitt film right now. But it's set in the early 1900s.
That's so interesting. I mean, have you seen Babel?
No.
His wife in that kind of dies the exact same way.
Legends of the Fall.
Yes.
That one.
Yeah, there's a scene where like he and his family they're driving and they're surrounded by cops who are they're basically trying to intimidate them. Brad Pitt is able to drive off and one of the cops fires in the air, but they're in a canyon, so the bullet ricochets and strikes his wife, and she dies immediately.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not laughing at that. It's crazy because in Babel, it's like, have you seen Babel?
No.
It happens the exact same way.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's kind of what this scene kind of reminded me of just now, like the pure shock. Mm-hmm. Because in Legend of the Fall, like the mother of the wife is just screaming as she sees her daughter, and that would remind me of what Evelyn's daughter is doing as she's seeing. And then, like, I honestly thought she had killed the father. When I saw him...
No, he just got hit in the arm.
I know. When I saw him appear behind the granddaughter, it was like... What? I thought of Boogeyman vibes. I'm like, oh, crap. He's alive.
One of the most haunting images on film, I think. Just him dragging that kid away.
Yeah, as she's screaming.
Yeah.
Like, like screaming bloody murder. Like she really is just
as literally everybody just looks on and says,
And
you know what, we're just gonna pretend this one didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like
Because
Lou just takes the cuffs off Jake and says, take him home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna sweep this under the rug. So
And-
after she's shot, Cross comes over, takes his granddaughter and / daughter out of the car, and just takes her away as she's screaming, and then yeah.
And all Jake is told is it's Chinatown, and that's the end of the
Yeah,
movie.
throughout there is a lot of reference to Jake's time as a cop in Chinatown, where he was told to do as little as possible.
Yeah.
And
So that's where. So I thought we would quickly like just go over the plot and then get into all that stuff. So like you can't. So I mean, since we're on it, let's start talking about Los Angeles at that time, and the relation to Chinatown and everything like that. So do you want to pick up where you were going?
Yeah, I mean, like Robert Town based it on based some of that stuff about like being told to do as little as possible from stories from an actual vice cop who worked in Chinatown at the time back in the day, who said like, yeah, it was because like we fundamentally didn't understand what was going on because of language and dialect barriers. Like we often did not know if we were helping people or making things worse, and like so we were just told do as little as possible and just kind of let it rot. Like and like that's yeah, it's heavy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, in putting it into context with this, I mean, you know, somebody dies, you're letting a woman get essentially abducted by a man she does not know, and then they're just sweeping it under the rug because it's
and also
doing as little as
as
possible.
we had spoken about earlier, is that he is a very powerful, very wealthy man, and it's like if you go against him, then he's going to come after everybody. He's just not going to come after one person.
Yeah, and I think a lot of these movies like this, like I mentioned to Joe earlier, like Nice Guys and LA Confidential, and of course Inherent Vice also, which we've talked about in the past. Check out the episode if you haven't. They're all movies that where, like, there's more going on, but the the bigger picture stuff is all, corruption and kind of governmental abuse and stuff like that. And while Chinatown in Los Angeles in those times was a real crime-ridden area for whatever reason, just because you change the aesthetics of it, it's still crime-ridden. It's just a different kind of crime now.
Yeah.
And I think that's a pretty powerful message.
Yeah. I think very much this uses Chinatown as a symbol for LA, and LA is a symbol for the world.
Yeah.
Like,
quite literally.
Originally, the ending was supposed to be a little happier.
Oh, really?
Evelyn was supposed to kill Noah, and she would have gone to jail, and Jake would have, watched, not said anything, which, I mean, still not great, but, like, at least evil is punished. Whereas, Robert Town wanted that ending, and Roman Polanski said, no.
Oh, wow.
No, this should end much bleaker. And I think it's more appropriate for the film. I gotta say, but
and I think that kind of brings us a nice transition into our the next topic. I think you can't really talk about Chinatown without talking about Roman Polanski.
Monster of a human being.
Yeah.
Still a fugitive from justice, despite his cameo in Rush Hour 3,
which I did not know about until this.
Really, he has a cameo in Rush Hour 3?
Yeah, he's like the customs officer who's like, "Welcome to France," and he like does like a cavity search on them or something.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah. I mean, Brett Ratner
is another
not
problematic.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is also a film that could have only been made by Roman Polanski in many ways. That fatalistic outlook, how atrocity is depicted in this, I think is also recurs in his work a lot. I mean, the dude was a Holocaust survivor. He saw a lot of stuff, I imagine. And his wife was murdered.
Okay, so that makes So I think his outlook on life in general was very bleak.
Yeah. Were the Sharon Tate murders before this?
Yes. Yeah. 5 years before.
Wow.
Yeah. That was going to be my question, but I mean, I think that happened.
69.
Yeah, 69.
So it's interesting. I think one of the things that really is prevalent in this is violence against women.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure, and I think, I mean, obviously he's pulling from personal experiences with a lot of it in ways that, are good and bad. I mean, obviously, he has his own personal violence against women, but also, maybe, I don't know if he was using some stuff as a coping mechanism for the things that he's been through. It's a very complex kind of person. Just, you really struggle with some of the messages. So one of the things I was talking to Simona about earlier was, that first, the way the movie starts is with a gentleman coming in, and he finds out his wife has been cheating on him. And Jake, you are, as a viewer also feel very sympathetic for the guy, and Jake kind of sends him on his way. But when Jake shows up at that guy's house later on,
his wife has a black eye.
Yeah, and it is kind of jarring to see, because you felt sympathy for this guy, and now, I mean, personally watching it, for me at least, I was like, well, maybe this is why she was trying to get away and get with another person. Because she's being abused.
And you sort of, it's a moment that recolors, Jake's whole career. Like, I mean, there's been people who are like try to be like, oh, you're a real bastard, aren't you? This is what you do for money throughout. But then it's just like, okay, you just you took money from a guy, and all that ended up was now he beat his wife. And it's like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
But I feel like that kind of kicks off what the whole theme of this movie is. It's like nothing is really how it seems or how people portray their life as being behind closed doors.
Yeah. And I think even just to add on to that, I think it's almost I saw that as kind of a depiction of power.
Oh yeah.
Like he's in the wrong, but outside, again, he's depicted as being being the one that's the victim. And I think that's that's representative of how Polanski's painting Los Angeles and how he's painting all these characters. The thing that I struggle with is knowing Polanski's
history.
That the message he's trying to send?
I mean, to me as a viewer, watching this, it's like, Noah Cross is the devil pretty much. But knowing what the man would be arrested for, 2 years after this, it's like, ugh.
I don't know if the general viewer or the general audience of this movie would know what Roman Polanski's past or what he did after making this movie. So possibly he was trying to send out this this message or this theme that he saw as prevalent in Los Angeles as a whole. Because, I mean, we know what he did and the atrocities that he has committed and hasn't paid for. But I don't think that the general audience would necessarily know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially at the time. I mean, at the time this came out, people, of course, didn't. He had just come off of doing Rosemary's Baby, right?
Yeah, he was just good director at
Yeah.
that point in time.
Yeah.
Right. And Joe, you said that the atrocities he committed didn't happen until how many years after this movie?
Yeah, he was arrested in 77, I want to say.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on that. I don't know. I'm not reading those case files all the time.
Yeah,
No.
this does say that in 1978 he became a fugitive.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
maybe he was arrested in 77 and then, yeah, he has some troubling stuff. I'm not gonna read the quote, but he basically, admits to it and says it's okay to do the things that he did.
Disgusting.
Which there's no remorse there. That's
Yeah, so I don't know how you square that with Rosemary's Baby and this.
Yeah.
But
Well, like, something that I was thinking about, too, is, like, even Jake. Like, Jake sees the violence, but he's not going to do anything. Like, he sees the woman's black eye. He's not going to do anything. Which, I guess, also, at that time, it was basically, you keep, like, your affairs private, you don't air your dirty laundry, which is what the gentleman in the barbershop says, like, you're just airing everyone's dirty laundry.
Yeah.
So the idea is that the home matters stay within the home, regardless of what's happening. And also the fact that Jake slaps up Evelyn.
Yeah.
Like, if he can deter, that means he's hit women before. Like, you don't, like, he doesn't even hesitate to slap her around.
Yeah. He's
So-
definitely a morally gray character, for
so
sure.
you know that he's not going to do anything. He doesn't even reprimand the guy because he needs him. He says, I need... So, like, he bypasses the wife who looks exhausted, who's bearing a black eye, has all those kids. The parents there, I'm sure, are his parents.
Mm-hmm.
So...
She's trapped.
So she would have been expected to take care of those kids, take care of my husband, take care of his parents. The parents are not going to say anything.
No.
Because they're of a generation, where you don't talk about these things. And also those things would have been normalized.
Yeah.
Domestic violence would have not have been seen as domestic violence. It's... So... Where was I going? So I think also, like, I don't necessarily know if Roman Polanski was saying, you see, it's so bad. Because I think if that was the point... he would have characters sort of being in the place of the viewer saying something. And Jake doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
He looks at it. Maybe he's disturbed by it. Who knows? But then he just goes about his business because he needs the guy.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily know if Polanski was trying to... Because if that's the intent, then a character should sort of act as the viewer to some extent and maybe say something And Jake doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
He just goes about his business.
I
don't know.
Like, I think we are supposed to feel complicated about Jake.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. It is, like, the movie is tied to his perspective very intentionally. It's like a Raymond Chandler homage. Like, I just read The Big Sleep, and, like, that, everything you see is filtered through Philip Marlowe's perspective.
Yeah.
So, like, Jake is a very flawed individual.
Yeah, it's just like when he slapped Evelyn, and then what also bothered me was he said, like, did your father rape you? Well, what do you think he did? Like, even asking that question, it's like, she was 15, like, that's her dad. I don't, it's like that bothered me too, the fact
But I think the fact
I know, but
it's supposed to bother you.
It's like that whole scene, it's like, come on, Jake. It's like, what, and even like the way Evelyn looks at him, and what do you expect her to say? It's... I don't know. I think Evelyn... I just felt so much for her.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's trapped.
Yeah.
She doesn't have I don't know, like, she has money, but also being a woman at that time, she doesn't have a lot of resources, so to speak. Yes, she has money, but ultimately she's subject to the whims, as you see, of the men around her, whether it was her dad, her husband, the cops... Mm-hmm. And even the way, like, she's been murdered, and they're like, oh, well, you know, we're gonna...
let this go.
Yeah. So, which I know happens. That happens, but it's just very sad and heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And then God knows what's gonna happen to the daughter.
Yeah, I mean, we can only imagine horrible stuff.
Yeah, so... And no one's gonna do anything about that.
No.
So...
And I think, Jake is, like... I feel like... I agree. He kind of turns a blind eye to all that stuff, and it's but he does try to save Evelyn.
But he wants to get Noah.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where I was going with that. I
so
feel like he was trying to save her because he wants to get him.
Yeah.
And I was going to add on to that is like he is at the start of the movie he's very much a morally great character. Mm-hmm. But by the end of it, it's like you can see that once Evelyn is dead, he wants to do something about the daughter and Noah and his I don't remember his I don't know if it's like his superior or his
No, it's the cop, Lou.
It's a cop, Lou. And just tells him to let it go.
Yeah, but it's he still believes that some form of justice could remedy this, and the film's ultimate message is, you think that's how it works, buddy?
Yeah.
Right.
You think that's how this is gonna go? Ugh.
Yeah.
But brutal film.
But it still was very enjoyable to some regard. I was telling Lou I was invested.
Yeah.
And I wanted to bring light on a kind of comical scene when
there's a lot of funny bits to this movie too. I know
we're secretary and she says, so and so isn't here. He goes, oh, okay, I can wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And he's being as annoying as possible.
Yeah,
he's tapping his cigarette.
And I just love it. It's because there's not a whole lot said, but you see the secretary, you see him, and she's trying to basically go away. I'm looking at papers, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And then he walks around her, so he's invading her personal space. And then he goes, oh, so to her party. He goes, yes. And and then eventually she just goes, and the guy is now available. I just thought it was so funny and so well done. Where she's get this guy. Just let him go away.
Nicholson does a lot of good little business in this. He's got a lot of good back and forths with people and insults. I like the bit when he was talking to Mova Hill, just the goon of the film, and he's just like, "Why are you at the water department? They shut it off. How'd you know? You'd have to drink it, or you'd have to wash in it, and we know you don't do those. They sent you a letter." But then you'd have to read.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this movie really stretched his acting. And I don't think other movies he's been in has, which I really appreciate. I love his performance in this movie.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, was this do you know off the top of your head, was this before or after Cuckoo's Nest?
I think this is after Cuckoo's Nest. I want to say Cuckoo's Nest was early 70s.
It's
a good movie.
But knowing the summer is that just seems it's going to be so depressing.
No, it came out before.
This came out before Cuckoo's Nest?
This came out before.
Oh, wow,
yeah.
okay.
I just feel like it's going to be so
And did he win an Oscar for that too?
I think so.
Oh, wait, he didn't win an Oscar for this.
Yeah.
He won a BAFTA or something. He was nominated.
Yes, he won an Oscar for that.
Yeah. Oh, good. At least he won an Oscar for something.
Yeah.
That one got Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, Best Screenplay. Jeez,
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. A movie I've been meaning to see.
What movie?
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, we should watch that. That's great.
It's on my list.
The book's really good,
The book's amazing, yeah. Nurse Ratched, right?
Yeah. What a... I've
heard
of her
and
character.
you can watch the Ryan Murphy prequel show about Nurse Ratched.
There's a show about Nurse Ratched?
Yeah, Sarah Paulson.
Really? I didn't know that.
It seems so bad. Nobody wanted her backstory.
No.
Well, you have to find ways to sympathize.
No.
Who's tormenting everyone.
No, she can just be a villain.
But I feel like nowadays that's the thing where a villain just can't be a villain because he enjoys or she enjoys.
I'm glad,
or doesn't think she is a
villain. I'm glad the
villain
prequel trend has died out a little bit because I was going crazy for a little bit
because
there.
I was like, do we really need to know about the some people are just evil and let it be.
But it's just Nurse Ratched. I wasn't too curious about her background.
No.
I wasn't too curious about Cruella DeVille's origins.
No.
She just wants a puppy coat, you know?
I didn't like Maleficent. I was happy with Maleficent just being an evil fairy.
Yeah, I think sometimes there was that trend where we got to find some way to humanize this villain that's killing
we want
everyone.
You to feel bad for them.
Yeah.
I know, and then when it starts to work, it was like the whole we're making all those documentaries, or not documentaries, films about the serial killers.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey Dahmer and a lot of the family, the family of his victims who are still around were outraged by them.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's listen, the cannibal doesn't need a backstory to make me feel sorry for him.
No.
It's like it was this thing of like trying to humanize the serial killers. And
I don't care about if you want to. I don't care about making a sympathetic villain. I think that's cool and all. But like my thing is just like, you don't got to go back to the well on like on like I don't know,
or like Bates Motel,
the Joker, and say the Joker's actually pretty sympathetic when you think about it. It's like,
but that's
why
I
don't care about
him
the Joker
because we all know he's just an agent of chaos, and that's fine. Like,
I'm sorry, I hated the Joker movie. That's that I'm just bringing up her old personal beef here.
Yeah, I was just like,
some men just want to watch the world burn.
I know, and
that's the great thing about the Joker.
And that's fine. You know, we don't need to go like into his backstory about he was traumatized as a child or whatever. It's like it's not necessary.
The scene in that movie where the kids beat him up, hysterical.
Did anyone in the world see the sequel to that?
Oh, no, I didn't. I was one of those people who was talking when it was coming out, like, maybe I'll see it. It seems kind of funny that they made it a musical. And then I never got it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were talking about the Jared Leto one. I was like,
Suicide Squad? He's, like, in that movie for, like, 10 minutes. It's nothing.
Oh, okay, so that's fine. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that just birthed the line of, like, she was fearless and crazier than him. She was his queen, and God help anyone who disrespected his queen.
Yeah.
Which is
that a line in the movie?
Yeah, that's a line in the movie.
Oh, wow.
I think they make who played Amanda Waller in those movies? She's like a great actress.
Oh, is it Viola Davis?
Yes, they made I'm pretty sure they made poor Viola Davis say that.
Oh.
It's like, at least I know she got like a mint from this, but like, oh my gosh.
Jesus. Okay, so it's the Joaquin Phoenix one, yeah.
Yeah, my line was the Heath Ledger one.
Oh.
Well, I guess Michael Caine actually says it, but...
Yeah. But yeah, like, I just wanted, going back to the whole scene with the secretary, I just thought it was so funny. Yeah. But not, like, over the top, like...
No, it's very subtle.
But I just loved the interaction where the secretary's, like, looking at him, trying to shuffle her papers. It's like when you want someone to go, but they're not leaving him.
Like, there's a bit that's, like, such a groaner, but it's played really funny, where he comes into the office really excited to tell this racist, dirty joke he heard. Yeah. And the guys keep telling him, like, Jake, and he realizes Evelyn's behind him.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, what are we rating this out of?
I don't know.
Causeways?
What should we do? Causeways?
Yeah.
Okay. What's a causeway?
It's like where they divert the water?
Yeah, it's where they divert the water, and that's where he gets that's how he gets he gets caught in one, because the water gets turned on.
Causeways. All right, I like it.
Okay.
I'll about lead off. I'm going to give this 5 out of 5. Causeways. It's bleak. It's it's not fun, but it's an excellent movie. Very well made.
Yeah, this is one of like the foundational like new Hollywood films. Like I mean, we didn't even talk about the new Hollywood era. This is interesting for our classic Hollywood series because this is from New Hollywood when the big shot said, I don't know what makes sense anymore. I don't know what these kids want to see. I don't know. Get a guy with a beard and give him $5 million to make a movie. And we got a lot of great stuff out of that. We got Martin Scorsese. We got Francis Ford Coppola. We got everything. Blah, blah, blah. George Lucas. Yeah. But yeah, this is like very emblematic of that era, but it's also like classic Hollywood studio structure stuff, because like this is truly just like Robert Evans was like, I found this script. I want you to direct it, Roman. And like, I can't do it, Bob Evans. Kill me. One of the most iconic voices of all time. And like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's a whole bunch of people like the top of their powers, just like working like a well-oiled machine together. But yeah, 5 out of 5 Causeways. Like, you know, like it's pretty inarguable. I don't know. It's bleak. It's upsetting. But like, yeah, sometimes you want a movie to make you feel bad.
Oh yeah.
5 out of 5 Causeways. Yeah. I think this is one of my favorite Jack Nicholson movies. Yeah. Faye Dunaway is amazing in what she's doing. Yeah, I enjoy this movie, even though it has a bleak message. Sometimes you just need to watch a movie with a bleak message.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go 5 out of 5.
Whoa! A clean sweep! I don't think we've ever had that.
No, we've never had that.
Wow.
I've disappointed you guys with a lot of my picks, so I figured, with my rating, I can't do that. But no, honestly, 5 out of 5. It was a terrific movie. I was really invested in what was going on. Yeah, very well acted. 5 out of 5. It was a great film.
So we're all gonna get together for the sequel, The Two Jakes.
Right? I didn't even know that was a thing until today.
Yeah.
What happened?
There's a sequel to this, apparently.
Yeah, directed by Jack. Called The Two Jakes. Came out in 1990. Harvey Keitel plays the evil Jake. I'm honestly curious about it. I know it won't be good. There's a reason why everybody's wait, there's a sequel to Chinatown. But yeah, I'm just why was he compelled? What made him be you know what, I gotta pick this up?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I heard of this somewhere. I could be lying, but I think Roger Rabbit was loosely based off the script for a Chinatown sequel.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Really?
Wow.
I mean, it's got a pretty similar setup in a lot of ways about hidden corrupt power in LA and all this stuff, but
Allegedly the cheating spouse playing
Private
exactly, the patty
yeah.
cake stuff. It is very similar in a lot of ways.
It is. Yeah.
Very funny
Now,
to think about.
If you had to say what is the better of the two films,
Now, see, this is difficult, but look, I'm gonna go with Chinatown, but it's not like Roger Rabbit's that far below. That's a great film.
Excellent movie.
Although I will never watch that movie ever again
Why?
because of the villain reveal.
It is scary.
It's terrifying, and
Yeah.
I used to watch this movie when I was probably younger than I should have been. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Bob Hoskins commits so hard.
He does.
I love that scene where he sees Betty Boop, and he's like, you still got it, Betty, and it's did they used to date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that could be a prequel story.
It could. I love the Daffy Duck and Donald Duck dueling it out on pianos.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh man.
They're making a Betty Boop movie.
They
Are
are.
they really?
Yeah, with Quinta Brunson. She's
Really?
gonna be Betty Boop,
Nice.
and I'm that's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
She's from Abbott Elementary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, you really should.
Yeah, she's real short, and or now she's got the short Betty Boop haircut, so it makes
Aw.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Boop, boop, doo, boop.
Oh, speaking of, I assume it's going to be a live action thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Have you guys seen the trailer for the live action Moana?
No.
I have
It
not.
looks horrible.
Yeah.
It's basically just CGI. It's like they took The Rock's face and just CGI'd it on this a CGI body.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it
oh,
looks
that's
terrible.
scary. So Maui's still really wide?
Yeah.
What?
It looks terrible.
It's I still don't
Yeah.
understand why Disney can't just create something original.
Money, money.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's
Oh my god, he looks so scary.
It looks terrible, right? Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've
And seeing the stuff of them in motion on the boat, it looks awful.
yeah.
And I this is from someone who loves Moana, by the way. I absolutely love Moana.
Yeah, I like when Maui says you have a sidekick. What did he say? You're on a quest. What did he say? You're on a quest.
You have a sidekick. You're on a magical quest. You're a princess.
Yeah, I like that when he says that.
All right. Do we want to do what we've been listening to lately? Do we have time?
Yeah. We
Oh yeah, we got plenty
Yeah.
of time. Yeah. Yeah.
that's why I rambled for a few minutes there to be oh yeah, the studio system. All right, who's
Oh,
setting us up?
yeah, sure. I'll bat lead off. What I've been listening to lately are the followings as soon as my Spotify loads. Joe, I don't know if you said this on camera or if you just said this to me off camera when we were talking about Euphoria, but I listened to I Pray For You.
Oh, amazing song.
Outstanding, yeah. So I've been listening to that. I've also been getting into some old Kanye again recently. So I listened to the first 3 minutes and 45 seconds of Last Call, and I have been listening to Get 'Em High.
Oh, Get 'Em High is so funny.
Yeah.
That bit about, like, I need weed, drink, and a handy cam, all of which is legal in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I like the part where they're talking about where he drops Kweli Talib's name.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, "What you don't know him?" And then they go like back and forth.
Lyrics stick to your rib.
Yeah.
So first of all, hysterical as a concept to be dropping Talib Kweli's name to get a girl, but
Yeah.
Okay, I've been listening to The Concept by Teenage Fan Club, like 90s, like alt jangle pop stuff. Great stuff. 99 BPM by Kurt Vile. Sometimes you just want to listen to music by a good guitarist, and you're
Absolutely.
like, yeah, he sure can play that guitar.
Yeah.
And what, I don't know, I Pray For You. Sure, let's throw that out there again.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's
That
so
song
cool.
is epic.
It makes me
Yeah.
so mad that Labyrinth didn't do Euphoria Season 3 because we could have had that song in it, and
Yeah.
it would have been awesome.
Yeah. And can we just say, for the haters out there, Euphoria Season 3 was epic.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. Come
Yeah.
on. It was a good season.
Yeah. Yeah, stop hating.
No, it's a different show, but it's a good season.
Yeah. Yeah, it could have totally been you could have named it something else, and it could have just lived on its own, but it was great. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I haven't been listening to music. I've been listening to an audiobook.
What do you listen to?
Called Into the Wilderness by Sarah Donati, and it's a historical fiction, and it takes place in the frontier of New York State, and there's romance, there's adventure, there's not so much intrigue, but there's a little bit of intrigue in there. Outlander season 8 Outlander has ended, so I am filling the void of my historical
seasons.
yeah, in my historical fiction need. And I've listened to this book before, but it's been many, many years. So listening to it now, it's a really great book. And also, both of the authors of Outlander and this book knew each other. And so, in one of the chapters, she actually mentions the two main characters from Outlander when they're in like the thick of the American Revolution. So it's great. It's a nice callback. So. Yeah, highly recommend.
The American Revolution, good times.
I haven't really been listening to anything, so
No?
not really. Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
what a way to end it.
So,
Sorry.
I've got something better to end it on.
I like it.
A little bit of information about the planned but canceled third Chinatown film.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute.
another
Wait. So there.
There's Chinatown, The Two Drakes, and this third one that was canceled. Giddies versus Giddies.
Awesome.
Meant to be set in 1968 when no-fault divorce went into effect in California. Now, I think we get Jack out of wherever he is and get him in this movie right now. I want to see him walking around 1960s LA, just being like, Can you imagine, like a performance like The Departed?
Oh my God, yeah. That would be wonderful. It would be great. I'd watch it.
Jack Nicholson is 89 years old.
Yeah, God
He can
bless.
pull it off.
Hey, yeah, Clint Eastwood was directing in his
True,
90s,
yeah.
so like,
Actually,
Jack
there's-
could still direct.
Ridley Scott's got another movie coming out.
Ridley Scott's
He's a New
never going to
Jersey
stop.
man. Yeah, he's from
so, you
Neptune
know-
City, New Jersey.
Before we end, I mean, we should just real quick favorite Jack Nicholson performance.
I haven't watched too many of his films, to be perfectly
No?
honest.
I've seen this one, Something's Gotta Give, and the one with Helen Hunt, and
As Good as It Gets.
it's As Good as It Gets. Yeah, As Good as It Gets. And out of the three of them that I've seen, I much prefer Chinatown.
Nice.
I don't know. I mean, like, it's basic to say The Shining, but like,
Oh, yeah, I
he is
didn't
like
think of The Shining.
God level in The Shining.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what? It'd just be different. I'll throw out Easy Rider. He's hysterical in that
Nice.
movie.
I think
Yeah.
that's his first performance, too.
It's not his first. His first was I know he was in Little Shop of Horrors before that.
Was he?
Yeah, it was bit part.
Oh.
The Corman one, not the musical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a guy who really likes laughing gas at the dentist.
Nice.
But the movie he wrote that's great, Head from 1968. It's a movie the Monkees made. Scary movie, honestly. It's insane. Like, you're gonna see a lot more footage of atrocities in Vietnam than you would expect from the Monkees.
Wow.
It's all about how they were really upset that they were a manufactured band. You gotta see it. It's insane. And yeah, Jack Nicholson wrote it. I don't know. They were just buddies with him, I guess.
Wow.
That's cool.
Wow. I think I would. The first thing that comes to mind when I think Jack Nicholson is A Few Good Men. For me.
Oh yeah.
That I love him in that movie.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what's your favorite Jack Nicholson movie? Did Chinatown depress you as much as it depressed us? Let us know. We'll see you next time. Go Knicks.